gentlemen in the mix.
Hey, traders. Welcome to the stream. Good to see y'all again. We got the CPI report. So it looks like the poll that we did a few days ago, 66% of y'all said yes, it will be a higher number. And here we are, 9.1. What's up, Ash? Thanks for the 20 super chat. Appreciate it, dude. Much love. Yeah, so made it back from Chicago land, and you know, it was a good trip, good times. So here we are, man. We had broken all supports. We broke 19891 yesterday. We were breaking the demand line yesterday, and then the volatility across all markets. It doesn't matter what market you're looking at, there was correlation in that volatility, and Bitcoin got as low as $18,900 before rallying, and now you're sitting right around 20K. Again, like the everything level, you're at it right now. You see this red line, that's 2017 cycle top, and you're back inside the demand line, you know. So okay, it's not about the breakdown itself, is it? It's about the follow through you receive after you break down. And when you get no follow through on a bearish breakdown, then there is no breakdown. Right, the bearish breakdown yesterday is like not real right now until you fall back below this demand line. I mean, I still think you are flirting with the other level, right? You're trying to break it, you haven't, but it looks like you very well could get back above it. I mean, it's up 3% today, $600. Stocks gap down and then just, of course, did what they do in these terribly illiquid market conditions. You gap down and you fill the gap, and then that was it. That was about as high as you went. You started selling off into close, and you're actually down after hours. S&P is down after hours. Closed, or the SPY closed around 378 and currently sitting around 377 or so. yeah, so that's kind of it, man. You have not, like, the rising wedge, right? You're back in it, so it's not a bearish breakdown. Get it? No fall through. Same here. I mean, like, you are back inside it. You did not. You broke down with candle close confirmation yesterday, but there was no follow through. There was no back test. It was just right back in. So that's not a bearish breakdown. That's like BNB. Remember when BNB broke down on Black Saturday and the next day went straight back above it? That's not a breakdown. It's not. I mean, that's no follow through. So can't talk about that yet. So, you know, these assets are going to be going up and down, man. Of course. It's not going to be straight down. Of course, it's not going to be easy. I guess it's not going to be as easy as it was. I don't know, man. I mean, like last time, I think it was like in a 9-day period, Bitcoin swung like 10% 5 different times or something ridiculous. So, hey, man, you might be getting the similar type of price action to destroy everybody before the huge direction, right? The direction move where you get the resolution. So I just don't think it's like, you know, just because you're having one green day doesn't mean like, oh, bear market's over, we're just going to rally and it's going to be fine. You could rally up 21K. What if you make a lower high than the previous highs? Still really bearish, man. I mean, you could think about it. You could run to like 22,600 from here. The like most insane thing that could happen, right? I mean, like, okay, then it runs up and does that. And it's like still a rising wedge, just staying confined within it longer. And then later, oh, hey, man, in August sometime it breaks down, right? I mean, just, you have not broken down. There's no bearish breakdown right now. Okay, we're witnessing that today. Thanks, stock market, I guess. It's crazy, though. You know, I pointed this out to patrons. It's while gold, the euro, and Bitcoin they've all fallen below key levels, and they're all like just back testing them as resistance now. Bitcoin's actually trying to break back above it. Probably will. But yeah, gold and the euro, though. Like today, that's what the euro did. For the first time since July of 2002, the euro back tested $1.01. And that was it. Sold off after testing it successfully as resistance again. So, Chop City, man. Ethereum, and now it broke its demand line. You see that, but at the same time, it's still hanging in there. And it's June 15th low, and then June 30th low, and of course, it goes down and tests that today. It went $1,003. Now it's at $1,089. I mean, yeah, that's the volatility you get almost every time this stuff happens. 8% swing today. Have fun, dude. Yeah, up 5% on the day. Hasn't technically made a lower low yet, has it? And you're just starting to build Momo, you know, on the 4 hour. So I could keep building, man. Whatever. Just going to go where the stock market goes. And stock market still looks terrible for now until it takes back prices above 391, the S&P or the SPY. Sorry, I'm like tired, man. Long day. Traveling, all that stuff. So just exhausted. I had to wake up really early. I mean, that hidden bearish divergence still playing out on the oscillators, getting back above 40 on the RSI, which is good, but it might just start turning into something else. Despite how beautiful the pattern was, it just might become something else. You might go back, test the demand line as supply line, 11:15. 45 minutes, it seems like what's happening. Yeah, it's like power hour. Normally it's like there's a direction. And it seems like the direction for this next 45 minutes will be up, not down. So if that's the case, then Bitcoin is right now getting back above 2017 cycle top. Nice, dude. Wow. Chop City, man. Nothing. Same effing price it was at June 15th. You know, it's the 13th of July, right? So like a whole month, nothing's happened. Just nothing. Great market, dude. Awesome market. All right, BNB getting back above 225. I guess you're safe. I guess bear market's over, man. I guess everything's good, right? We're safe, dude. For now. Up 3%, and that's it. You still broke out of the rising wedge. You still broke below the range highs, but it's not going to collapse when Bitcoin doesn't collapse. So dude, trying to live stream the past month, man. Just think about it. Look at this. Agonizing. Just nothing. Same price it was at June 13th. It's July 13th. It's the same price. Wow, man. Yeah, selling may really, really go away. Like, hardcore go away. Go to Antarctica or something, dude. So now it's just testing the 200 moving average. Still below 233, 237. And that's it. I think that's like probably, you might, 237, like above that, you might want to say, hey, it might not be a good short idea anymore because it's just going to keep rallying because it's already crashed unlimited amounts of times at this point, right? So anytime you crash unlimited amounts of time and then you just fail to make lower lows, you can rally, man. It happens. Cool, dude. Yep, see, there you go, man. Like Bitcoin, of course, every day I go live. It's like terrible price action in the last 60 minutes or amazing price action. It's just every day, man. Every effing day. So bullish and golden candle, going to be confirmed. 20,200. And here you go, man. Okay, if you stay above the level long enough, then 22,600, right? It's whatever. It's a failed breakdown. That is a literal failed breakdown. A fake out. Up almost 5% now, and it'll just keep going, man. Like, there's nothing here. Like, what is there? There's nothing here. So I was like, up or down, man. If you were getting back about 21,500. Wow, man, I'm too tired for this. It's like, oh my God. Here we go. Yeah, it's kind of like a 60-minute, like one low, right? It's this kind of stuff, like one low, and then the CPI bull crap, and that's two lows, like confirmation low. And he rallied, and yep. Now it's doing this, man. There's no breakdown. Textbook fake out. Okay, just went back to it for a second. Let's look at total. Here it is, total. Kind of just held this little June 15th level, right? Again, over and over and over. And, you know, I guess it's going to test the old supply, it's old demand line. Maybe it becomes supply line a little bit higher, 887 billion or so, a little bit higher. And if it breaks that, then just maybe go straight back up to 960 billion again, whatever, man. You're like in the basement, dude. So basement, and you're just consolidating. And it looked like, I mean, I don't know, man. It looked like an ascending triangle that broke its demand line, but just holding on to other levels, man, at this point, you know. Can't be easy. Ever. All right. So then we go to, I don't know. I don't even... Oh, XRP. Oh, let me guess, dude. Is XRP rallying? Wow, it's up 4%. All the cryptos, man. They're all up. Substantial amounts. It still looks terrible. Like, it's, you know, I think until it breaks 35 cents, it's terrible. It's so disgusting and setting up for 25 cents. That's it. Right? I mean, until it makes a higher high, no way, dude. It's just distribution, constant distribution. So, cool. Guess we get the daily. Yeah, I mean, bullish and golden candle. All right, well, last time you got a real engulfing candle like that was June 19th. You rallied off that. So, I think this is pretty valid until you break above 35 cents, 36 cents. This idea here. Okay. Cardano, 3.6. Still off, dude. It's so bad. It's like underperforming so miserably. Oh my God, so bearish. Still just Nope. I mean, you can clearly, like the candle low close, you know, from May 12th. You're lower than that. This is, I mean, at least Bitcoin's getting above levels, you know. Ethereum and BNB, they're holding on. This one didn't hold on, you know, and it's just kind of rallying today, and there's not an edge. So, get it together, Cardano. You never do. Okay, man. Sorry, I'm just so tired today, man. Then Sol. Oh my God, it's up 6.58%. Still terrible until you at least break $39, $39.50. And that's it. It's terrible till then. Maybe you're bottoming out. Maybe it's like you made the low, then you made the higher low, and now you're creating an you know, a B point, and you're making now the same low, higher low, and it's gonna rally here, man. Okay. Who knows, dude? The damage is done. Like, I just trying to, you know, predict this stuff going lower. It's so tough now because it's just it's like they have collapsed. They're down so much, man. People have lost their homes, right? People have lost their wives because of the damage done to this market technically, right? So yeah, you get to the basement levels like this. Yeah, it could continue down, but yeah, obviously it could rally here. It could reverse here. Yeah, sure. So I'm just, you know, when you're at 886s and 90% retraces from previous lows, man, it's just like, whatever. Yeah, it looks terrible. It's consolidating bearishly, but the downside's gonna be more limited. So big. Discord links broken. Yeah, it might be out of invites at this point. It's kind of an old one. Yeah. So, right, when this stuff happens, so you're gonna go up. Can you even tell it's up 7% almost today? It's still below $37. It's awful. Awful, man. At least big one's breaking above 20K. This one's not doing anything. It's just nothing bullish about this crap, even if it rallies. Okay. Doge's up 3%. Can you even tell? Look at the daily. Can you even tell? Nah, man. Nah. It's so bearish. There's no more to talk about, man. Like, until it breaks 7.86 cents, it's trash, loser, bear. But if it breaks 7.86 cents, then maybe 10 cents. And then maybe you make a higher low or something. Something's going to give. We need something, man. And I guess Bitcoin's going to give it to you in the last hour of the day again, like it gave you yesterday, right? Last hour of the day yesterday was like the lowest low. Bearish breakdown confirmed. All this crap. Now it's like literally the inverse today. It's like over and over, man. So I guess it's like, it's Asia, dude. Asia just keeps moving these markets. Yeah, dude, that's going to be a real bullish and golden candle on Bitcoin, and rejecting the bearish breakdown. Seen that before too many times. But you got to be able to identify failed breakdowns, which you're getting a failed breakdown right now. If we go to DOT, it's like Cardano. It's not doing very well. It's, you know, below 668. Man, until you get back above 668, 684, forget it, man. Just forget it. I mean, why even long? If you were going to like, hey, I'm going to long a failed breakdown, you would go with Bitcoin. You wouldn't be going with DOT or Cardano, dude. Those are just terrible. XRP's pretty trash too, man. I wouldn't be touching any of them. It would just be like Bitcoin, Ethereum, or BNB. Like those three. And then the ones after that. Just no way, man. Not all, at least the ones, you know, that we're looking at that are higher market cap that are terrible right now. So, and then Tron, it's up 2%. I mean, like what, man? Nothing. It's a green day today. It's not a red day, and it's still below the 200-day moving average. Still hitting bearish divergence. All that. Okay, that's it. Okay, thank God. S&P 500, you see what I'm talking about? It's just, there's no liquidity in the market anymore, man. It's so like even in crypto, I think there's just the liquidity so low now. It's just so easy to move the price of any asset now, compared to back when we had way more liquid
go,
market
Greg.
conditions. What's up, Fried Cash? Thanks, dude. So that's not a good candle to me. That you closed lower today than you closed yesterday. How was that good? Just because it's a green candle means nothing. It's not bullish. Until you rally and you get above, right? 3,900, 3,940. It's bearish until then. Very bearish till then. See how like nothing really, I mean, it was just price action. You know, you opened 30,736 on the Dow Jones, got as low as 30,500, then rallied, got as high as 30,983, and then you closed pretty much where you opened, a little bit higher. And that's not bullish. A lower close today than you had yesterday, the day before, and the day before. Tell me how that's bullish, or how that changes anything from the same analysis we've been having, right? Especially when you topped out July 8th, lower than June 27th, than June 6th, than May 5th, April 20th, right? February 11th. That's bear trend. So it's cool that Bitcoin's above 20K, but for how long? I don't know. Yeah, Matic. Oh my God, there was, what was it? Disney, dude. Woke Disney. It's going to use Matic for something. So it pumps. All right. Unless you're an insider, you had no idea, you know? Like, good luck, dude, on that stuff. I guess we'll look at Matic after Rust 2000 for a sec, just because whatever, man. Disney, dude. Nothing bullish. It filled a gap, and it closed today lower than it closed yesterday, but actually it looks better than the Dow Jones and S&P, at least today. Closed down 0.15%, you know. No, yeah. Got work to do, man. You got to take out the highs from 11,650. You haven't done that, so you got to be really bearish till that happens. Good God. Rose 2000, like it's right at this key level, man. This is everything. I mean, it's already fallen below the 2018 peak, but the pre-COVID crash high, you're just right there trying to hold on for dear life. Doesn't look good. The trend's terrible, but it's a beautiful downtrend. It's a gorgeous downtrend for now. I mean, below 1717, eventually 1600, you'd think. Yeah. Okay, so Matic, dudes. Yeah, let's look at Matic. It was all technical. It had nothing to do with it's because it's such a good project, bro. It's such a good project, man. I guess it's so good that Disney's gonna do something with it, I guess. I don't know. Like, who knows how long it's gonna last. You know, Adam had the similar crap too. Like, I don't know, like a month and a half ago. There was news about Adam, and then it didn't matter. In the end, this probably won't matter at all. This might go to 69 cents from here. Okay, I'll give you that. It's going to be a bullish and golden candle, almost a, you know, it's not, but it's like a 3-line strike, 4-line strike, dude. Yeah, I mean, like, where it is, why not 69 cents? Candle low close from July 19th. Another value from May 4th, 2021, right? So, I mean, that's where it could be headed. There's a little more upside, a little bit more upside maybe, before you see a key level. Hey, it was cool though. It made a low, then it made the higher low. What did it do? 42.5 cents. It back tested an area. That was a daily candle high close from March 12th. So spring back test to spring, kind of like what BNB did. And it was just making a lower high until today, until the catalyst. And that's kind of it. Remember, it's like, okay, that's cool and all. Yeah, I mean, stuff like this can happen after it, you know, only after it loses 89% of its value is it going to do stuff like this. People are so jacked up and excited about 17% up. It's like, look at it, down 89%. It's just like, yeah, it finally got to some sort of level. And if it fell below 30 cents, it was so over. It was going to 4 cents if it didn't hold 30 cents. So that might be later. You know, it might have to go on some sort of rally. You know, they all do that stuff eventually, occasionally. In bear trends. Don't project your feelings on me. Good God, man. Told you, I'm tired. Been traveling today. I'm dealing with my contractor. There's a massive renovation going on here. Okay. But yeah, you could complain about me, man. Like, watch a guy to complain about him, dude. Go ahead, do it. Smart. Genius, dude. So, I mean, if you're on the daily and you look, you can barely tell. But, yeah, 69 cents if it's going to run to the next level on Matic, which is 9% more upside, if you can even believe it. Okay. Golds. Oh, boy. Not looking so hot, man. Yeah, gold's just bad, dude. Real bad. It's trying to hang on to the low from August 10th, the low from September 30th, this 2021. That's what it's holding on to after collapsing. But I don't think that's going to last. I think eventually you'll see 1679 here. And if that ever breaks, it is over for gold, man. You're going to 1522 most likely. All right. Just, you got to give it time, man. This is the daily. Every day represents, or every candle represents 24 hours, man. That's, so look at the swing. Like the same thing happened on gold that happened to all the commodities. They all swung like they did. Right? 2.2% swing on a $10 trillion market cap asset. It's pretty big time. So yeah, on my other chart I have like 1750. It's kind of it's like a resistance, and gold's like regarding it as resistance right now. It's below it. So again, there's nothing bullish about gold anymore. It'll take a lot of stuff to change my mind about gold now. That was awful. Okay. It's a long way down. You understand. Historically, it almost only goes to 1500 when it falls below 1793. You had two chances, right? Those two times in 2021, it rallied to confirm the top sin. And now it's done. And now 1500 eventually on this one. I don't know, man. It's like there's like one green day, and like everyone just becomes so emotional and like changes their they think, oh, the bottom's in, man, just because this is like happens every time there's a CPI report or Jerome Powell opens his stupid mouth. I mean, there's a green candle and everyone just changes everything, and it's like nothing's changed, man. Just number went up today, didn't go down. They don't go down every single day. Okay. Yeah, and cryptos are so beaten down and destroyed. The market cap's so low now that it's much easier to move the market. That's what illiquidity is, man. So, silver.
Gentlemen in the mix.
It's awful, dude. It's terrible. I don't know. It engulfed yesterday. You just wait, and you'll eventually see 1735. Yeah, you hit a 618 retrace from the COVID crash low. So you might react here. You might rally. But eventually 1735. Downtrend. Yeah, I don't know. Full moon. Yeah, sure, probably. No, that was last night. Right? I think the full moon was last night. Hey, if you really are a promoter for an NFT and you always say, oh, I love your work, I love your streams, even though I think I know it's a copy paste, right? Then you would hear me say this right now. Like, I will never promote an NFT, ever. None of your NFTs I'll ever promote, ever. Stop emailing me. You're like, people are like harassing me, dude. Like every day I gotta like block like 4 or 5 different marketing agents or whatever about this NFT scam crap. They seriously want me to like, hey dude, this NFT, you should buy it. You should buy a JPEG in a recession. You should do it. That's what they want. Scam. I'm just done with it, man. It's like every day. I'm just like private my emails. Like, how do I block every single marketing director, quote unquote, in the crypto space? How do I just ban them all? You can't. Okay, copper. Yeah, dude, copper. It hit its lowest low of the entire crash today on the CPI and then rallied and is just sitting around 329, which is a mega level. You understand the downside potential below this. Straight down 297. So you're just flirting with it. Hey, you might, like just like Bitcoin, fail to break down. Copper could fail to break down. You know, you had a candle close confirmation on Bitcoin and copper yesterday, but it doesn't mean that it can't be a fake out there. If there's no follow through, it's not a real breakdown. So.
Hey Mitch, hoping you can promote this NFT of mine, Lamau.
God damn. Thank you for the 20, dude. Or the 40, really, Ash, today. No, it's just annoying, man. It's like, I can't even
Hey Mitch, I got a Rolex
believe
NFT.
it, man.
It's legit and we have a great team. Can you promote it?
There's no person in the NFT space that has a good team. It's like you're a good artist, and that's it. There's no teams. How about next cycle? We'll figure out if NFTs are anything greater than what they are, because they're really just scams now. So, cool, dude. Or you do it the actual, the right way, like here, where it's like community oriented. There's no speculative aspect to it. It's just, instead of tipping me in the jar, you can purchase the NFT, you know, that Shayla makes. So, anyway, you know, if you are failing to break down, you could rally, and then eventually you'll break back down and go to $3. So, and that's kind of the whole story today about everything. Just like, oh, it was so bad, and then it's up, and then it closed. We got 23 minutes to your close, your daily candle close, and it'll be an engulfing candle at this point on Bitcoin. Oh, that's so bad, dude. It's like didn't even matter. Copper and platinum today was nothing. I mean, at least Bitcoin's doing something kind of, but not these metals, man. None of them really. All crap. All destined for lower prices. You know, I mean, just after a couple days ago, you successfully backtested a support as resistance. That's so bad. That's very good. The follow through you've been receiving. So. Oil, man, oh dude, this just kind of looks like it's done, doesn't it? But who am I? You know, if $95 holds, the 200-day moving average holds and starts rallying, whatever. But it does. I mean, it's like one time no one knows. Maybe the second time everyone knows, right? I mean, you see it on the daily. It's there. It was an 886 really, and now you're just sitting. I mean, below this level is $87, and then $75 really after that. So. Yeah, you've broken the supports, really. All like $99 was the real level here, okay? You have a lot of touches there. You fell below it. I mean, and like, so look at it. Up, down, up, down, up, down, up, down, up. A couple times it didn't go all the way down, but then down. I mean, I think you're probably going to $87 eventually on oil. Then that's it. Yeah. And that's just looking left. That's how I articulated the argument, looking left. So that's not that far down, right? It's like, well, I mean, 9% downside from here. It's pretty bad. Natural gas, you know, it's above, you know, of course it rallied today. It pumps, and then it dumps, then it pumps. Very volatile. Psycho stuff. When you're above 634, you can go to 763. Almost looks like a whacked out inverse head and shoulders, doesn't it? I wonder if we could... Wow, look at that. That's crazy looking, right? What? Okay, I guess natural gas is shifting its momentum, chat, at a key level. You can see the touches when you scale in on the 4 hour, right? That's... You got to wonder if that's real, you know, just, of course. Is this real on natural gas? I would trust this more than anything else, you know. because this trend's so bullish, you know, and the fundamentals are so strong behind it. You know, is that real? Will that take us to the next level? It's not like the best looking ever, but it's, yeah, kind of like a neckline's there too. You haven't broken the neckline, have you? No? So at least 763, but let's just say it did play out. Let's say it went crazy, you know. Measure move could take it to 827, and there you have it. 827. I don't know, I'd probably be looking at like $7.90 to $8. Yeah. Interesting. Yeah, no, oil dropped 9% yesterday, and there's still 9% downside where you are now. Yeah. Okay, gotta wonder here. Loving the beats today. A really good set. Did we get a new Discord link? Did that happen? Somebody? Or is the Discord working? Okay, so what orange juice? Let's go. At least Commodities not doing bull crap. Commodities at least respecting the TA, man.
Thanks.
What's up, Krebs? Yeah, we look at ICP for sure, dude. Thank you. Gotta love it, man. Orange juice. Dump it to 130. Super exciting. I love Commodities, man. Right? Commodities, like wheat, develops a textbook perfect, like, you know, artwork, inverse head and shoulders, and then breaks out 2 days before the invasion. Like, it knew, you know, it knew that what was going to happen. Show me the charts, I'll show you the news, I guess. I mean, look at this double top. This is a confirmed double top. A massive double top on orange juice, you know, and heading on down to 200 and then eventually 130 after that. Really nice. You know, coffee's holding in there. I mean, not really. Dude, it got wrecked. You know, it's just the new day why it's up 0.97%. But there you go, man. It's beautiful. It's perfect. And much, much lower. Wow. Like 172 eventually. It's over. The cycle, I think the cycle's over for coffee. But what a good one it was, man. So amazing. You know, like all I'm doing is like applying the TA like on traditional markets and just putting them on the untraditional crypto market. And sometimes it can be crazy, dude. Like, hey, we're breaking down bearishly and then it's a fake out.
Please look at Cult DAO to Uniswap.
Cult DAO. Dead Plub, thank you, dude. Wow, man. Australian dollars got nuked. 24 Australian dollars. Sorry about your currency, dude. Yeah, this is amazing. This is so good. Not letting me down here, huh? And then we got our... God, dude, it's just never going to end, man. It's like, it's going to meander on up. Fine, go to 116.72. This will, I think this will end eventually. Whatever's happening on lean hog futures. Okay, maybe you're going to get a perfect type 2 up here. It's crazy right now. And then live cattle futures, you know, that one low, then the higher low. And you break this B point at 138, easy 141. Maybe a gap fill at 142. Okay, that's not really what you're looking for. So it looks like a couple commodities, hogs and live cattle futures are not done yet. Possibly. They could be, but they're still doing things that could turn into a continuation of the uptrend, right? Where it looks like orange juice done, wheat done, Corn done. Soybeans done. Right, here's your corn. That's done, dude. Corn cycle done. Rice, kind of tough because it's, you know, not collapsed or anything yet. It's still making a higher low than previous low, so you can't. Verdict's still out on rice too. But soybeans, you know, it's trying to hold on, man. It's springing in, back testing the spring, 1454. So maybe it holds and rallies here, but there's no edge. So there's no like seller exhaustion. So yeah, it is certainly hanging on to a key support right now, isn't it? Pretty hardcore. If it's real, they could go up to 1586 again. Yeah, man. It's you think like, wow, dude, really? This isn't a joke. This is like everything. Corn's already broken. It's everything support. Soybeans is hanging on. Cattle, hogs hanging on. Coffee's done. Metals are done. Lumber's turning the table, you know, with the massive bat pattern. Cotton's done. Oh yeah, real done. I mean, look at it. You know, it gapped down and now it's below its key level, $92 to $97. Look at that 2008 high. It's done, dude. I mean, the downside, it's possibly unlimited. You know, I'm just kidding. It's like $65 eventually on cotton. And it's great. You know, you're just like back testing resistance as resistance, rolling over, and okay. So it's weird. It's like where we have some commodities that are completely done, then we have a few that are not done yet. Not quite. Like the dagger's not in them yet. Dagger's in cotton, dagger's in the metals, dagger's in the corn and the wheat. Wheat is done, you know. Below the 200-day moving average, back testing, resistance as resistance, the dark cloud cover, catch and follow through, you know. So it really is just individual. You got to go chart by chart on commodities right now. But there was at one point, though, for a while, where all commodities, no matter which one it was, they were all going up, all higher highs, higher lows, no question about it. Things are changing. It's just not going to change immediately, right? So we got 12 minutes till your daily candle close. If you're enjoying the live stream, hit the like button, the bell, sub, thanks for being here. Oh, I forgot to look at the gasoline futures. Gasoline futures still just hanging on to this 1,316 level. You know, there's many times it's been regarded as resistance. If it breaks below it, it goes straight down to 248. That would be legendary for all of us, okay? We can drive our cars again. Our combustion engines, okay? I don't think you haven't really put in much of a lower high yet, so normally lower highs give you confirmation that there's distribution, and if it's just like the most recent discernible event really is like the highest high of the entire run, so this thing could pivot and run, attempt to rally, and then maybe top out making a lower high, and that's what we're looking for. So it has not yet done that, right? Like exactly like what wheat did, right? It made the high, it sold off, then it made the lower high, and that is confirmation that it's done. And look at you now, right? Same thing with soybeans in ways, same thing with gold. I mean, gold did its own confirmation high. Orange juice, confirmation high. Coffee, mini confirmation highs, right? Cotton didn't really.
Natural gas would be a good buy leading into the colder months of the year.
I don't know, man. You just gotta wonder when everything correlates to one. When things get really bad, you gotta wonder. I wouldn't, like, I don't know. I'd probably be looking more for like a technical development, like an inverse head and shoulders, if I was gonna do anything. Like, you know, you can think of being, you know, that's just not my area, right? Because of the temperature changing, is it good to own a chart? It's not really in the formula, you know, for like, you know, looking for support resistance and trends and confirmation lows and divergencies and multiple time scales implying reversal at those key levels. Like that just isn't a part of it. But let's say it is getting colder and all those bullish technical developments occur. Sure, why not, man? Right? If it helps you sleep better at night, Maybe. Okay, so one thing we didn't look at, we haven't looked at in a while. I want to kind of do it. Dude, it's like, is it done? The big question about sugar futures. Like, it seemed like it's confirmed the top, but the neckline of the potential double top has not been breached yet, right? In fact, you never even really touched it. You got very, very close, but not quite. So it's rallying, and I guess, hey, you know what it could do? The same, almost the exact same thing that coffee did, right? Where it comes up, makes a third lower high, right? And then when you do the 1, 2, 3 locally, rule of 3, it's over, dude. Classic distribution. So verdict's still out on this one. So we're going to be looking on sugar futures for a lower high than May 17th's high, and that's when we're going to know. There's classic distribution on the second major peak, one high and the second high, you know. So yeah, a little bit of divergence saved you, it looks like, on the MACD histogram. You bullishly engulfed today, and you closed above the 200-day moving average for the first time since June 9th, which is not very long ago at all. Wow. But June 9th, it was like over a month ago. Okay, I got you, yeah. So 8 minutes ago, you know, this is the way power hour is these days. It's either you're closing the last 60 minutes of the day. It's a huge pump or dump on the market. So commodities, I think we kind of covered them. Seafood chart. Seafood, whoa, dude. Look at seafood's chart. This might be the lowest risk short ever. Maybe. Look at this, dude. Like, look where you are. Like, you're high from November 2019 and January 2020. You see it right there. Look at us. One time, no one knows. You sell off. Pretty big sell off. And you rally again. The second time, maybe everyone knows. And you can definitely kind of see the type of development on the MACD histogram, on the daily. And look at all this RSI bearish divergence. Good God. You can't get much more bearish divergence. That's crazy, dude. That's so much bearish divergence on seafood. This is the seafood chart, dude. The Greg seafood chart. Is this it? It just made all-time highs. But dang, man, there's a lot of buyer exhaustion right there. Holy crap. Yeah, so you would think if it is topping out, which it's got to break 147, so have your alert set up on Greg. It's a 0GW8, it's the ticker. If that broke, then you'd be going to 130. If it broke 130, probably $100. So this is exactly where cycles end. I mean, a lot of the other commodities have been doing stuff like that. So very, very interesting chart. Don't forget about the seafood chart, okay? What do you mean they suggested offering it? They're doing it. They're doing $180 a year if you want a heated seat in your BMW that you already have. Like I've already used it on mine, but I don't know how it's gonna work. Good thing for me, I don't live in a cold environment. So, but all right, definitely gonna be monitoring this. That's kind of it for your commodities, man. So I think we had a request. We can just knock the request out and then look at a couple stocks. I did a lot of scanning today. Yeah, dude. Pretty busy day today. It was 8-hour bullish. Dude, always gonna be divergence somewhere, I guess, egg, right? Oh God. He who shall not be named tipped too. Okay, so I don't even know, man. Like, you know, I'm just looking at ICP to Tether because it's on my watch list, and this is what I have on it. I mean, that's a pretty well developed falling wedge, right? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, kind of 6 touches now on ICP. And crazy divergence on the RSI and the MACD. Yeah, it's like just catching a falling knife, but definitely there could be a, you know, with these variables, it could rally off, you know, eventually. I don't know how well it's going to perform, but that's certainly a wedge. Look how close you are to the apex, man. Your high probability of a breakout, a resolution at some point was break out to the upside or downside, you know, but you're just trying to breach that supply line. You're right around it. See, it's just like so close to a breakout, man. It's never really done much of anything, dude, besides be a scam. Enriched the people that created it and everyone else who bought your cannon fodder. The devs and developers of this scam, thank you for your money. That's what this chart implies. But hey, man, if it respects the TA, that's pretty good. We'll see how much of a rally it could get. I don't know. It's gonna go up if Bitcoin rallies. Bitcoin is like about to confirm a false breakdown, a fake out from the breakdown yesterday. There was zero follow through, none. If we're talking about a daily time scale, none. And that's happened before, man. Okay, so that was for Krebs. I don't know what for Dead Pleb. He wants something I've never looked at, and I understand probably why. Colt DAO, bro, that's... I typed in Colt DAO and it doesn't show up. Oh, there it is. You want it on Uniswap. Is it wrapped? It has to be wrapped. There it is. I found it. Dude, I just don't, you know, when you ask me to look at a chart like this, what do you want, man? I don't know. Like, it's making higher highs, higher lows since June 9th, because that's the only amount of data we have on it. So I appreciate the contribution, but it's like, what can I do here? You know, I can't identify anything. I can't do anything on this. Nice higher highs, higher lows. That's about all you got. I'm gonna give it the, you know, good old college try here. What can I even do, man? You know, it's just what even makes sense now? I don't even know, man. Like, right? It seems like the, you know, that wick high. There's a candle high here, and it reversed and up thrusted. And I mean, maybe that's the way to look at it. But again, you're making it tough on me. I don't know. Right? I guess this is it. Colt DAO. Nice, dude. It could go to 119 whatevers. Of course, Bitcoin's going to close at its highest highs of the day, most likely. That's what it does, man. Or its lowest lows. It always does that, man, these days. Whenever I'm live, we get price action. It's just, I don't know. It's Asia doing things. You know, and stock market's closed. Oh man, the euro. I forgot to look at the euro, dude. We gotta look at that, man. It's you know, it hit today less than $1 for seconds at its lowest low. My alert went off. I pinged everyone at like 8 o'clock in the morning or something, 7 a.m. Dude, it went up. This is what I'm talking about. It went up and tested 101. You see this, right? You see it? Not a joke. It was support, resistance, but you have to go all the way back, man. You got to go back 20 years. Literally 20 years to the month. This level right here. July 16th, 2002. It's July 13th, 2022. That was just regarded as resistance, and look how far you've fallen after regarding it as resistance. So, I mean, downside, I think eventually you could be seeing 96 cents. It's not going to happen overnight. It's just going to take time, dude. It's a currency pair. But yeah, that's all you've done. And just right as soon as you hit it, like look at the rejection, the pullback, where you closed, and now you're starting to roll over already on the new day. So I guess that means we should look at DXY, of course, US dollar. That look at it on its new day. Wow, man. So strong. Really, in fact, Back tested 107.68 as support. Really? All right. New day. Bitcoin did it, man. It was pretty much session highs. It's a bullish engulfing candle confirmed. You completely faked out the bearish breakdown for now. That is complete fake out for now. That's it. No matter what, even if it's gonna rally and see 22,500 or whatever, you know, see the top of the structure, it's back in. I think it's gonna go down to 19,891 to back test it as support, right? Because that's what market participants love doing. They love confirmation. So you go today at some point, you back test it, you hold it, then you rally and you close, and then later you go to the top of the wedge, right? But yeah, that's the best case scenario. That's what you had to have that happen. Remember what happened yesterday? It was the third. At one point, it was the second lowest. It was gonna be the second lowest candle close. Then it rallied like a couple bucks, and then it became like the third lowest close of the entire bear market. So yeah, this was like desperation candle. Congratulations, we're not dead yet. Bitcoin's not gonna collapse yet. You've been saved by an engulfing. Ethereum, you engulfed. Technically, it's a bullish engulfing candle. Yeah, it looks like it's just, it went up to test the old demand line, a supply line, and it could very well catch follow through here. Sure, I mean, whatever. Yeah, we're in the chop zone, man. The consolidation that we're seeing is, I guess, not even real. That ascending triangle breakdown wasn't real. Doesn't look like, does it? And then BNB, same thing. It's like, nope, you've engulfed and you're back above the key supports, and go figure, right? Made a higher low. Okay, so one low, the second low, maybe third low here, and it's just gonna moon, of course, right? Because it's over, dude. In case you're new, like this market, everything on it has been destroyed. So when you get so destroyed, and it looks like you're gonna roll over again after getting so destroyed, sometimes it doesn't happen. It doesn't continue down, because you made the low, then lower low, and you're just hanging around. You held, dude. So that's not the case for gold or the euro or select commodities. They're done, but Bitcoin's not dead yet, man. Well, let's just be real. I mean, I don't know, Bitcoin's been getting destroyed since November, so yeah. So those are your big three that are all holding. They're all engulfing. So sweet. So that was there was no more. There were 2 requests today. FML. Okay. Dude, they're some stocks, man, that are just destined to be destroyed. I don't know. You look at this and tell me, would you be bullish on this asset, SEDG? Would you be bullish looking at this thing? I'll let you answer. Bitcoin, of course, it's rallying 20,300. I mean, at this point, I think a back test to 19,891 eventually, but yeah, dude, again, if you break back above support resistance, you get it. It's not certain if you bearish breakdown. If you fail to break down and you get back above the levels, my God, you could very well go to the next level of resistance. There's nothing on Bitcoin at all till 21,700. So that is where it could go, or it could just crap out and make a lower high anywhere between then, and then roll over again. But yeah, tell me, I mean, what do you think? Do you think Solar Edge is bullish or bearish? This is nasty, man. Bitcoin, same price it was a month ago. Exact same price. Yeah, I mean, whatever. So, thanks, Ron, for answering, dude. Thanks, dude. So yeah, lower highs, and then locally lower highs, and you're below the 200-day moving average. And you already had a crazy run, and it's clearly the bulls have tried, and tried and tried, and they failed. It's like done, dude. You know, so to me it seems like 200 will be coming soon, and then 142 after that, and then my God, who knows if it gets real bad, $70. But yeah, it just looks like there's distribution going on. Could be a lot of downside from here. Of course. I don't know, man. Just looked at a lot of stuff today. So, yeah, like AMD is kind of an interesting level. Look at this. You know, it's like this support. It's like Binance coin, you know. It's like destroyed in September 2020. You see this? And then look, it's like it fell below it and rallied, and it's back testing it and engulfed today. And it's like, it's just an interesting price action at an interesting level. Or I don't know if it's gonna have the legs to really run to $94 again, but that's good price action. Same with Nvidia, doing the same thing at its own levels. All right, look at this, man. It's like, here it is. This first time ever, September 2020, 147, right? Look what you did. You fell below it, you rallied, and then you're back testing as support. You just got to wonder, what would happen? What could happen here? You know? Would this be where it catches a relief rally or not? Tesla caught bids today, but it means kind of meaningless. I don't know, man. Like, the charts that were meaningful, they're all on the Patreon. You know, so you can check that out if you're interested in there. So yeah, like, look at this on Tesla, like nothing. It's kind of nothing today. Still bearish in my opinion. Eventually $500. So someone asked me yesterday about instead of just being US dollar, you know, consumer staples, like, my God, like General Mills and Kellogg's and Campbell's. Those charts are crazy, man. Look what Campbell's Soup did today. It broke above a key level back from 2013. Look how it's making higher lows, higher highs now. Above the 200-day moving average. That's solid. This is some solid price action for now. Until you make a lower high than $53. I think you could be headed to $53 to $54. If you break that, you could be, think about like one low, then the second low. It's like X, A, B, C, and then D. You could be going to like filling a gap at $63 roughly. Then you got Kellogg. Look at this, man. A lot of accumulation going on Kellogg. That Gartley was amazing, Gartley. And you know, if you break $75, you could be going $87 here. Like, there's some serious stuff going on. These three. This one, General Mills. Look at this. Like, what a freaking channel. Like, what a beast lord of a channel. All-time highs. Like, once again today, briefly for a second. I think it was the highest daily candle close too. It was the highest daily candle close of all time, and you nicked the highest price ever intraday. You broke the heart line of the channel. I mean, what if it goes to $83? It wouldn't be that crazy. Wouldn't be weird. So yeah, there's stuff out there, man. But most of the charts are awful. Most of them are terrible. What was it? I'm trying to remember off the top of my head. Like the toy companies are bad. Video game companies not good really either. Let's see. Just like start scanning. Yeah, like here's a miner. It looks terrible now. It was amazing. What a run, and then it's just now it's probably going to 330 eventually on this one. Shake Shacks, look at this. Look where Shake Shack is. Like, talk about that first low of all time, February 2015. Look at this. It's the pattern completion zone of a bullish bat. you're trying to hold that. I mean, you wonder if you hold that, how high it could go. I mean, based on history. But that's real. That's a real bullish bat pattern. Completing on Shake Shack. Yeah. WPM looks bad. Looks real bad. Looks like WPM's about to get destroyed. Like, I mean, I see there's one peak on WP. This is a miner, like a gold miner, right? And yeah, at least 3170, but probably eventually 23 bucks. Like, look, it did kind of what Bitcoin did, you know, one high, then the higher high, confirming that there's distribution from the buying climax, and then you go for a full reset. Chinese stocks still looking interesting like this. I mean, it's bear trend, you know, but you got the butterfly, you got the type 2. You couldn't break the neckline yet. Maybe it's bull flagging locally. If that ever breaks that $24 area, it could be going to $32. Still going to be in a downtrend until it breaks above $44 probably. Remember, like, Run was hanging on to a resistance from 2019. You know, it's support, but let's be paying attention to the follow through. You know, you are regarding a support from history as support again a couple times, but if you start going back down to 21.43, it's over. You're probably going to roll over. It's that price action, and that's what we'll be identifying it, just like we will with platinum. You know, it's lower highs for now, only lower highs and lower lows. You just started making a higher high, not enough. Look at Constellation Brands, kind of interesting chart. I mean, look, it's like this mega range. Goes all the way back 2016, 2018, and you're like above that zone, and you're showing like a sell wall with accumulation. You're above the 200-day moving average. It's a very interesting chart. It's like not bearish, you know. It's not like destroyed and it's not making lower lows, and it's not making lower highs. There's no distribution on this chart right now, so I think it's a pretty special one. Constellation Brands, that's alcoholic beverages, of course. Yeah. Amazon looks like Cardano. Look at this crap. Oh, it's so bad. It's so ugly. It's like failing to launch. Hitting the support, rally, sell off, rally. It's like confirming. It's just distribution, man. Like below $100, it's like $84. Below 84, 68. There's just no one's buying Amazon right now. No one's buying Amazon. And it, again, looks like Cardano. Warner Bros. Oh my God, dude, it's terrible. I mean, who knows where this thing's gonna end up? This thing goes down to like 10 bucks, man. Broke like really most of the supports. All of them. I don't know, I'm just looking at charts because why not, man? What's there to do anymore? Hold on, let's see. Yeah, dude, look what happens, man. Taylor Morrison. You see what happens, man, when you break 2013 levels, 2018 levels, 2019, 2020, and you confirm the 200-day moving average as resistance, and you dump really hard, and then you rallied. You caught some bids, but you probably could run to see $27.35, $28 before you back test it as resistance because you never got that confirmation, and then you roll over again and eventually see $15, possibly. HLT, yeah, man. Hilton. It's just like this level here, man. Right? You can see the peaks from 2019, 2020. Look, November 2020, January 2021. Look, a valley from July 2021. That you've like, you know, you had the right angle descending broadening formation. Look, the 200 moving average rejected. You know, it rallied a little today because the market didn't collapse. Volatile. If it doesn't hold 113. $88 eventually. 88 bucks. Mattel, here's your yeah, this is terrible, dude. Look at this. Look how bad this is. Even today, oh my God. So it's like so much distribution going on. Then the confirmation here, right? Look at this level. It's like 2021 in April and November 2021. You're like rejecting those levels as resistance twice. And then you're below the 200-day moving average, testing it today as resistance. Then $22, you know. And like if this holds true, like 1945, so it's like, you know, like crazy or anything, but yeah, there's still like 12%, 13% downside on this. You know, this is like, might be a top. You might be topping out here, is what I'm saying. Like, right, when are you making like consecutive lower highs like that this whole run? You aren't. You didn't do that. So it's a new characteristic of this chart, and it's something to be noted because it could be very well at the top. Right, you made the high, then you made the higher high, then you made a lower low than the previous low, then you made a lower high, then the same low, then lower highs. Okay, the trend could be working on reversing here. But Tractor Supply Company, oh my God, man. Like, you confirmed a top, then you made a lower low, then you've made lower highs. Thrice did market participants try to break Tractor Supply Company above $200. 3 times. They failed 3 times. There's actually like hidden bearish divergence kind of going on too. Below $200, I think 172 eventually. Look, up, down, up, down, up. I mean, why not down again? You know, it would make a harmonic or something, you know. So it's, look at the run, man. Look at the run. It's been so fun. But now you're doing really bearish stuff. You weren't doing bearish stuff, now you are. And this is kind of like what's going on across, like all over the market. All over the place, man. That stuff. Either they're destroyed already, or there's a lot that are setting up for lower prices. Anyway, I can go all day, yeah, looking at these. Then there are ones that were, hey man, when they, you know, confirmed distribution, right? They fell below the 200 moving average. Look at that. You just like got obliterated. It's like if you fall below 2067, it's over. You're going to 1,634. You're almost there. I mean, you got to 1,680. I mean, that's amazing. And that's what we're talking about. It's like, it was great, man. Great run. Higher highs, higher lows. And all of a sudden, it's like it confirmed highs. And then then it crashed. And then it rallied and made a substantially lower high. Couldn't even fill the gap. And sold off again. Then it had to confirm. And then after confirming, just, my God, man. Such a short period of time, the asset collapses. Loses 30% of its value in 46 days. Yeah, that's some of these assets are doing stuff like that before all this. So, yeah. Yeah, man. So, but like then on the other side of the coin, you got PayPal. Very interesting here, right? Absolutely murdered, destroyed. I mean, it can't get any worse than this, can it? Yeah, it can. If it breaks $70, it goes to $42. But here's the thing. At this key level where you're dead, if you don't hold it, which you're below it, which is really scary and sad. But let's say the divergence actually played out, which, come on, man, it's a bear trend, so it may not play out, it may not be reliable, but that's very real divergence, right? If you can get back above $72, that means you're breaking the supply line.
Looking short to 209 or less.
So G-Dog, thanks, 15. Well, look, thanks, dude. Yeah, you can imagine if this breaks $72, $82.76, $93. This could be where it's. This could be short-term, mid-term bottom. A rally, and then eventually it just craps out before 121 rolls over, makes a lower high, and then eventually in October goes to $42. But for now, it could be. You just got to be paying attention to this level. It's so important. This is the Kathy Woods support. Her ARC is the same thing. ARC is that close to collapsing to much lower prices. But just know where we are, and it's just interesting, right? You had the impulse, then the falling wedge. Very close to breakout, but you know, whatever. Bear market. Oh, it's pretty. That's nasty, dude. It's pretty nasty stuff. Yeah. Wow, you can talk about wow, man. Wow, yeah, it's like up thrust. Look at that, confirming that you have distribution. That's the pre-COVID crash highs, all-time highs, and then that's what you did. You ran up and you back tested the high from 2015, not once but twice. Yeah, I wish you'd have requested this earlier, man. The closer to 296, the better. My God, man, I've been bearish on this way before now. Yeah, it's like you missed a nice chunk there. That's like a confirmed double top. Here's your neckline. Wow, you back testing the neckline as resistance now. Oh my god. Yeah, 193. I think 193. What'd you say? 209 or less. Oh yeah, 209 or less. Yeah, dude. Let's just say 200 from here. 200 and then 160 after that. Yeah, that's ugly, dude. Look at the run before it. Oh my god. It's just you at the top, the closer you get to the top of the range, the lower the risk is for a short. You know, you've missed a lot of that dump so far. So, do I chat break or is it just that dead? Oh man, I think it's just that dead, man. Ah. Yeah, lower prices, dude. So downside here, 18 to 20% downside, and then if you were gonna target a second target, it'd be like 34% downside on the second target. If it ever broke that, oh my god, it's in a lot of trouble. So legal in general, group, London Stock Exchange, yeah, it's pretty gross right here, you know, really gross. Okay, yeah, there's a decent amount of assets out there looking similar to this, but some not. Remember Fortunite, how ugly it looked? You know, bearish divergence on the higher high, the 200-day moving. This is like so bearish, like extremely bearish. It gapped down to 58 bucks and filled the gap, and that was it.
Soon. Hitting $58.25 resistance with 4 hours bearish RSI division $50 target.
So Joe Mama, I don't know, we'll look at it. We will look at it, Joe Mama. All right. Yeah, dude, you have your alert set up below, I don't know, 57 bucks. The downside is so high. Very, very high. I would think it's like the trend is reversing in real time, and just you haven't had that impulse down yet, and it's just people offloading their position, and that takes a while. So beautiful, beautiful bearish development on FTNT. Biz, no tap, sorry. Coors. Wow, man. Not really sure about this one. Let's see. Maybe go to the weekly. Hold on, let me see. Yeah, I don't know about shorting this one. I mean, the damage is done, and now it made a higher low, and it's up against resistance. I mean, it could fail. It could certainly fail here, man. Yeah. Could certainly fail here. It's like it broke some sort of maybe a supply line or something. I mean, it already did that, you know. But, no, man, looks like alcohol's actually looking okay right now. Like multiple alcohol charts. Weird. So consumer stuff, right? I mean, like, you know, General Mills, Kellogg, and then Tap, and then Fizz, right? Fizz was you know, it was making that inverse head and shoulders. It's not really launching, is it? Yeah, I don't know, man. I think they're better. Like, right? I mean, we just looked at FTNT, right? It's like, this is such a way better argument for short. Way better of an argument for short, because we know how much downside potential there is. But then you look at something like Tap. Well, the downside potential, didn't it already happen in 2016? and it's just been selling off all the way until the COVID crash, you know, and now it's like rallied and sold off, made a higher low, and it's rallying again, and it's just butting up against the resistance. Like, I think the downside's a little more limited here. Just like crypto, like the downside could just be a little bit more limited because it's already crashed ridiculous amounts, you know, and we were here for it. It's just, it gets harder. The deeper you get into a downtrend, you know, it's just like every time consolidation happens, sometimes it can reverse, you know, because it's just already damage done. So yeah, I guess pay attention to this level, but right, what if it's a higher low? What if it breaks that? Man, if it breaks that, could be going to 75 bucks maybe, or even just 70 bucks. Yeah, it's above the 200-day moving average. You see what, like, I'm looking for assets that are like falling below their 200-day moving average finally, and then confirming prices below it now, right? Like, let me just give me a minute, okay? There have been great examples that have already played out. We've been here for them. It already occurred, dude. A lot of the
Richie,
financials.
You asked for it yesterday. How's we look at the internet's favorite beanie baby, Pulse Dogecoin? As always, thank you.
Oh, thanks, dude. We'll look at Post Malone coin. Thank you, dude. Thank you. Yep. So like, look at Wells Fargo, right? You're looking for assets that are like breaking, you know, they've had their runs, and then, oh my God, it's a lower high. Then they sell off. They're breaking demand lines. They're back testing 200-day moving averages as resistance, supply demand lines as supply lines. And look at it now. You know, it's like, it's just after a big run. You know, TAP is not coming off a big run. It's coming off a multi-year downtrend, and it's now doing different things. It's not making. It's like the inverse. It's like, wow, this is like the TAP chart. It just crashed for so long, forever, and now it's doing some different stuff. And it's like, that's not really, you know, your downside's more limited on stuff like that. Trying to think, I need to like partition my watch list getting so huge, man, for scanning and stuff. Like, I think, yeah, booking was like, right, that stuff, right? You know, we already looked at this one, but still, it's just like, you know, it went on its run, and then it's topping out, and you got TAP doing the opposite, kind of, you know. Here's a great one. Signature Bank, dude. It was the Jesus, man. It was like, what a run. Oh my God. Oh, such a good run. And then the head and shoulders, and then the lower high. The distribution becomes very real. And then look what happens. You're back testing 200s as resistance after all these lower high. And then look at you now, right? So that's the stuff I'm looking for better shorts than stuff like that. Anyway, I know I'm kind of beating a dead horse here, saying the same thing over and over, kind of. But trying to come up with examples, right, to show you. Like, for instance, dude, like, you know, Texas Instruments, what a run. It's been so great. And then it's finally topping out, and look, 200 moving average, and fails to even see the high from 2021. And look at it now. And, you know, once it breaks 148, it goes to 135, and could be seeing 120 eventually when it's all said and done. So there's so many, dude. So many doing that. Okay. Okay, Pulse Doge chain. Okay, man. Oh my God, because it's up 11%, man. Okay, it's not done yet. It's not done yet. Though it looks like it's making a low. Damn, man, keep it up. It just keeps making the higher highs and higher lows locally, right? So it could go up, dude. I don't know, man. I don't even care about this. Like, things on like Uniswap, man. I don't know, man. Like, let's stick to stocks or higher market cap cryptos. But yeah, you want to look at it. It still hasn't taken out the previous high, but it's still making higher lows. So I don't know what you want from me here. I don't know what I can even do. Like, this thing isn't that. There's no strategic way to look at this. It's like there's the bottom and the top. You are in the middle still. You've been in the middle since you started requesting this asset, man. Right? It's never been at a strategic entry area for a range trade, which is the only thing you can do here, really, I think. Range trade. So take, buy low, sell high. Sell high, buy low. That's it, dude. Okay. Look at this one, man. Like Texas Supply, or I'm sorry, the Container Store, dude. When it broke below, hold on. Yeah, when it broke below 930, it was like over. It like gapped down and tested it as resistance, and is now, where it's destined for. I mean, I guess it's 620, but probably 380 eventually. Like an M shape, man. Think about where this thing's gonna eventually end up, man. They almost always do. It's a Gartley, man. It might be the PCZ. I mean, at least, but right? Here's your 786. But that doesn't make as much sense as would an 886. An 886 would be the Jesus, because it would be a support confluent with, the 886. Chat, all about it. So, I mean, like, that would be the optimum entry for this. But this thing, like, had its run, made the lower high, and it's continuing to sell off. So, dude, just all the financials, man. Look at this, dude. It's just so disgusting. I love that combination. The double top, the big sell off, and then the lower high. It ushers in the reversal. And look at this. Charles Schwab. You think it's going to hold, man? You really think the Charles Schwab Corporation, SCHW, is going to hold 60 for long? Once it breaks it, man, $50. So it's not like crazy, but downside from the next level, 14% downside. All the banks, man. All the banks are just awful, man. Bank of America, dude. Yeah, Bank of America is probably going to 25 bucks. Sorry, that's the old target on the harmonic there. It's a beautiful harmonic. Yeah, dude, look at this. Like, why is Bank of America not eventually going to see 25 bucks or 17% more downside? That makes the most sense to me. Full reset. Then you got news corporations like Fox, where it's like, yeah, it was a bear flag, and then it, from where it was, it broke down and it's rallied, it's flagging again, I guess. But I think that it's eventually going to see 29.72, and then if it breaks that, then it's much lower in time, right? You tried, you failed, man. You keep failing like that. Now you're making lower lows, right? So maybe it's not a flag exactly. It's playing out though like that. It is. But you don't even have to look at it like that. You can just look at the levels and understand below this level historically, really bad things happen. A lot of price action down and up. So oh my God, look at State Street. It was beautiful, man. Like a massive shark, 886, double top, and that was it, man. And look at it now. Like this thing's probably, oh God, probably eventually gonna go to $50. Yeah, these banks are cooked, man. There's more downside on banks. Could go all day, man, looking at these charts, but I did that kind of earlier, so I'm kind of wiped out. And yeah, was there one more requests, right? That was it. Yeah, that's okay. So if you want more charts, join the Patreon. You get your charts. You get more charts. All right, dude. So the back of Bitcoin, just so you can see, man, it's like you engulf bullishly. You have a literal head fake. That is a literal rejected bearish breakdown. Not just the cycle top, but also the demand line of the bearish consolidation structure. You are back above both of them now. So therefore, remember, yesterday, confirmed bearish breakdown with candle close confirmation. Today, zero follow through on that breakdown. So therefore, it is not a bearish breakdown anymore. Okay, that's where we are on Bitcoin. A failed breakdown. You've had them before. Look, candle close confirmation, bearish breakdown, May 27th. The next day, no follow through, immediately back above it. And look what you did. You rallied like 12, 14% off of that. But eventually, the bearish crap happened, 10% swings, like 9 days, 5 different times, 10% swings. Insane. That happens. Failed breakdowns happen, man. Failed breakdown right here. It was over. It was a confirmed bearish breakdown, July 20th. The next day, bullish engulfing back above it. So there was no follow through. So it actually wasn't a bearish breakdown. It was a head fake. You get those. They exist, man. And you got another one today or yesterday. So that's where we are, man. New link. Yep, so I've been live hour and a half now, so I appreciate everyone coming out. Yeah, be sure to join the Discord so you get notified when I go live. And to join the conversation when the live stream inevitably ends. And yeah, I'll be back tomorrow sometime. That's great, man. Great news. That's the lesson of the day. Or not lesson, but that's like the silver lining of today's price action was failed bearish breakdown. And that's it. You're back inside the wedge. You're back above the previous cycle top from 2017. So you're safe for now. Safe for now until you fall back below those levels. Then we will be here. I'll be talking about it when that happens. But anytime that happens, a fake out, you could always go the opposite direction and go to the top of the wedge again and destroy everybody. Squeeze all the shorts. Summer goes on, man. The market liquidity continues to dry up, man. And then eventually, later this month, you see the top, and then you roll over again, and then there's direction, and it really goes down to 17,000. It's just not gonna, doesn't always happen, the way you think it will. And we thought maybe, hey man, it's breaking down. That's really, really bad. But it didn't last. Lasted less than 24 hours, and that's it. All right, so thanks for the likes, love, support, contributions. I'll be back. Until next time, respect the T. Hey.